Hello, good morning, everybody. This is Global Container Shipping Agency in Bremen, Germany. My name is Ralph Kaptein. With this short video today, I would like to draw your attention to our extended service variety, which is mainly focused today on the warehousing in the Bremen Industrial Port. Here, with the first transparency, you can see the whole Louis Krages Logistics Center, where our warehouse is situated. To continue, we would like to go into the details what kind of goods and products we can handle. Here on the photos you see that the products we have in our warehouse today starts with automotive pallets and parts, as well as machinery, normal break bulk cargo, bulk and big bags, as well as steel products and palletized goods. These palletized goods is especially solar modules from Far East, which is distributed into the German hinterland. So to go on, in fact, when we talk about import and export cargo, which is stored and handled in our warehouse, this cargo is mainly coming and going on basis of containers. So our terminal is prepared to handle containers, to maintain containers, to repair containers, and to clean containers. In this connection, we have 3 reach stackers, of which one is fitted for barge and key handling. So let's say this reach stacker has enormous capacity for weight and outreach. To continue, so with the service structure, our company today is involved in the possibilities of storage, container packing, container depot, seaworthy packing, VGM certificates for the export to certify the weight of containers, as well as port handling and stevedoring. So the whole variety of services which is required to handle your products safe and in a good way can be offered today of Global Container Shipping Agency. Regarding our warehouse details in the Louis Krages Logistics Park, we can operate a warehouse surface of 20,000 square meters with inside heights up to 6 meter and 50 and the entrance height up to 4 meter and 20, which allows us to handle the trucks as well as outside and inside the warehouse. As you can see on the right hand side of this transparency, apart from the reach stacker handling, we possess one mobile ramp to unload containers. So that means the handling of cargoes out of the container or into the container is possible as well without any reach stacker handling. Apart from the warehouse, our terminal is rail fitted. So this rail connection allows us to handle, as we can see on the photo on the right hand side, container block trains, where we have a container rail of 300 meters length. On these 300 meters length, whole block trains can be handled, or respectively the containers can be handled, unloaded and loaded in 3 shunting movements. So in 3 parts a whole block train can be discharged or loaded. On the left hand side you see that apart from containers, break bulk, for example steel products, can be handled on a rail track of the same length of 300 meters. The advantage in this connection is that we offer here a roofed surface of 1,500 square meter. And as the photo tells you, you have the rail wagons on the left hand side and the containers on the right hand side. So we can unload the container, the rail cars, and take the cargo directly into containers without any storage, and this whole operation can be executed weather protected, which in northern Germany is sometimes quite an important point. Regarding the handling equipment, we have the small forklifts as well as big forklifts, each forklift for, let's say, the respective cargo structure we have here. And so in the small forklift field, we can offer forklift handlings up to 3.5 tons with fork lengths of 1 meter and 60. This will be upgraded shortly to 2 meters and 40. In the field of, let's say, the big forklift equipment, we can provide services for cargoes with a piece weight of up to 16 tons. And in fact, for the different varieties of cargoes, which is steel as well as paper and pulp, we have the respective handling equipment which can be connected with the forklift itself. Regarding the water connection, let me draw your attention to the fact that we have access to a quay in the Bremen Industrial Port. This quay has a length of 123 meters and a water depth of 7 meters and 50. This is where containers are handled out of barge or into barge with the reach stacker, what I have described to you earlier in this video. The connection from this port area by barge is going up to Bremerhaven, as you can see on the little map, in the little map on the left hand side. So we are connected with the container terminal, but with the River Weser, on the River Weser and the Midland Canal, our terminal is connected with the industrial centers of Lower Saxony, which includes Minden, Hanover and the Braunschweig-Salzgitter area. As well as you see in a light blue, we are connected with the so-called Emsland and also the Netherlands. So Bremen and our port in this connection is in the center point, you can say, of the northern German region. In fact, apart from the barges, we can handle coaster traffics as well, with bulk and break bulk cargoes. So we have enough surface to store, we have the water depth to handle, and related to seagoing vessels or project cargoes, of course we can handle piece weights up to 45 tons, but under the premise that the seagoing vessel is using their own gear. Regarding the terminal connection by truck, as I have explained for the waterway connection, we can go back to the same point regarding the truck connection. Our terminal is situated very, very near to the motorway A27, which is the connection, the motorway connection to Bremerhaven, to the container terminal, as well as via the A1 and via A7 to the Rhine-Ruhr area, as well as South and East Germany. So if you take into consideration that there are other, let's say, motorway connections, we are in the center point between all seaports, and we are well connected to Hamburg, to Wilhelmshaven, to Bremerhaven. But if other cargo structures and ports are involved, we have close access to the Lower Saxon seaports as well. As we have seen in the previous transparencies, the terminals and our terminal has a rail connection. On the left hand side you see this little map and where the location is to handle goods from rail or onto rail. And behind the terminal structure you see in the color violet where the shunting area is. Very important to explain, the shunting activities are executed by private rail service providers, which allows us to receive the rail cars in time to unload or to load the respective cargo. Let me tell you one thing about myself, or some things about myself as entrepreneur in this connection. I have funded the Global Container Shipping Agency 3.5 years ago. Before that, I collected experience in the field of port handling logistics, 12 years of experience regarding transport and logistics to Northern Africa, which includes Libya, Algeria and Tunisia. And overall, I'm in my job for nearly 30 years and have developed and implemented large varieties of different logistics conceptions for shippers and forwarders, so that this experience helps us today to give you the best service in our own company. So if you like what you have been explained in the last few minutes, we would be more than happy if you will contact us in order to send us inquiries, to discuss conceptions, and to develop business together for your own and our success. In having said this, I wish you a very pleasant day with success, and see you soon at Global Container Shipping Agency in Bremen Industriehafen.